In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business. And we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. I'm tuned to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing this amazing morning? Today, I have on my "You're Playing Small Does Not Serve the World" t-shirt by Big Meat. You know, one of my moderators in the chat. And I just wanted to say, listen, is anybody else like me? I do not, what's colliding? I do not iron at all. I don't iron at all. I was like, oh, the wrinkles will wear itself out, but it didn't. So y'all, anybody else don't iron? I hate to iron. Iron is not my blessing. I don't want to do it, not now, not ever. Let me know if anybody in the chat feel the same way. Let me tell you, I need everything that the wrinkles can shake themselves out of, because I do not like to iron. So welcome everybody to Coffee with Nikkie. I am your host, Miss Nikkie. If this is your daily cup of information and inspiration, I already started the day off with my little rant about the iron, but we good. Right? So today we are going to be talking about no excuses, absolutely no excuses. Yesterday was real hot and spicy, and today is going to be a little lighter. I think, I don't know. We'll see where the spirit leads me, but we're going to definitely be talking about no excuses this morning. And I'm going to talk about no excuses because this morning I woke up. Amen. Okay. This morning I woke up and, I didn't feel like working out this morning. I didn't feel like, I went to bed late. I was working on some stuff and I went to bed late, and I was dragging my feet with the day, right? So I knew that I was going to end up staying up late because I dragged my feet during the day when I should have been productive. I was doing other things, right? Busy work, things that had nothing to do with the things that needed to be done. And so I knew I was going to go to bed late. And did. And so I was like, I got to get up at, my time in the morning. My body automatically woke me up, but I was trying to make myself go back to sleep because I was trying to justify me going back to sleep because I went to bed late. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get up. I'm not going to make an excuse for myself. I'm not going to use me going to bed to justify the reason why I'm not going to do what I need to do. I am going to be consistent. I'm going to show up, and I may not do it with all my might. I may not do it. And, as long, maybe I won't go 45 minutes. Maybe I'll just go 30 minutes on the bike. Maybe I won't go as hard. Maybe I'll go a little lighter. But no matter what I'm going to do, I'm going to get up and I'm going to do what I set out to do for my day. So I got up and I got on my bike this morning, and I actually did 50 minutes instead of the 45 that I normally do. So, and I was doing like going fast and stuff like that. So I was doing the thing, but I was ready to justify not doing something. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Right? Making excuses to justify why you're not doing something, making excuses to justify your lazy habits or your poor work ethic, the things that you use to justify why you're not posting or why you're not getting engagement. And we're going to be talking about that today. So as you already know, just based off the topic, it's going to have pockets of spiciness, okay? It's going to have pockets of spiciness. Melly Mel said I only iron if necessary, and that's the truth. If I have on like a dressy shirt or some, a blazer or something that needs to be ironed out, I will. But I do not like the iron at all. Like, I'm like, by the time I do what I need to do, all these wrinkles will be out, or they won't. And if they don't, then I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with it if it don't come out. That's just it. It is what it is, and that's just that on that. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. But yes, we are going to be talking about that this morning. What else did I want to tell y'all about? Let me see who's in the building. All right, so we got Melly Mel in the building. Melly Mel in the building. Actually, Melly Mel just got a review. Jules just did an unboxing of Bubble Dance Soapery, and that's Melly Mel. And Melly Mel has the best soaps. Well, I can't say the best soap, girl. I would love to say the best, but I gotta toot my horn. She's the best outside of me, and that's because I gotta toot my own horn, and I think everybody else should toot their own horn as well. Remember, this is your pop your ish week, month, whatever, year. So definitely don't be humble about your stuff. Talk your stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know your stuff. You did all the things that you needed to do in order to make it here. It's time for you to show that, and you can celebrate yourself. There's nothing wrong with celebrating yourself. But I want to say Melly Mel does have the best soaps that I absolutely love. I told you all it has a nice hard bar, a great lather, and the scent lingers. That's everything that you can ask for in the soap. It does not dry your skin. It doesn't dry your skin at all. You get out the shower still feeling moisturized, even though it's soap. You know what I mean? And so I gotta say kudos to you, Melly Mel, on that. So she had her Jules did an unboxing on that this morning. And I gotta try that Happy Feelings because I didn't try Happy Feelings. So I gotta try that. So good morning, Melly Mel. And she said happy hump day and hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. Good morning, Miss Kim. The West Coast is in the building and it's early. Let's get it. Let's go, Miss Kim. Miss Kim's in the building. She said, good morning, lovelies. Good morning, Miss Kim. How are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, Miss Lois. Miss Lois is in the building. She said, good morning, everyone. I'm blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Can I call you Rose? Because you're sweet like a flower and bloom. Good morning, Rose. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Christina. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Yolanda's in the building. Your good morning, Yolanda. Yolanda said, good morning, family. Yes, yes, and yes. Come on, Melly Mel. She said she only irons if necessary like me. Listen, I don't think ironing, I just don't like it. I don't want to iron pants. I don't want to iron anything. I've always not enjoyed, I don't want to say hate. I always not enjoyed ironing. Always. It was never a thing that I loved. Good morning, Melissa. Melissa's in the building. She said, good morning, everyone. I'm blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Big Meech. As I already told y'all, this t-shirt came for Big Meech. If you would like to purchase it, it is available on her Etsy shop. So go on ahead and get you your Playing Small Does Not Serve the World t-shirt. Yes, yes, and yes. Big Meech said, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And y'all know Big Meech is the moderator here. So she said, please, I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. Good morning, Kay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. The manager said, good morning and happy Winning Wednesday, ladies. Yes, yes, and yes. Let's get it. Let's go. I enjoy ironing. It's relaxing for me. Okay. I'm going to send you my t-shirts. Because, girl, I don't want to iron nothing. That's why I wear leggings. Leggings don't have any wrinkles on anything. I'm going to pull it. That's why I wear leggings. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all, I do not enjoy it. Good morning, Damien. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's get it. Let's go. That's right. Toot your own horn. Listen, it is not time for you to be humble and say, I'm just going to play small. No, we're not playing small. You created something amazing. Celebrate that. Celebrate being amazing. Celebrate creating a product that's amazing that people love. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing. Nothing, okay? Pop your ish. Good morning, Martini. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? I'm telling you, one of the best soaps. If y'all didn't get your hands on a bar of Bubble Dance Soapery soap yet, you need to get you a bar. And go on ahead and get you that lemon lavender. Thank me later. Go on and get you that lemon lavender and thank me later, okay? Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. Chantel's in the building. You better thank a union member. That's my partner. You better thank a union member. Listen, her soap is amazing and is. Big Me says she don't like the iron either. I either put it in the dryer. I don't even put it in the dryer, girl. I put it on and hope for the best. I put it on and hope for the best. I either put it in the dryer with the wrinkle releaser or spray it with the downy wrinkle thing. I forgot the name of it. Okay. I didn't know she has candles too. Yes, Melly Mel does have candles too. Yes. West Coast in the building. West Coast in the building. Good morning, Lakeisha Keisha. Lakeisha Keisha's in the building. She said, good morning, everyone. I'm truly blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Y'all going ahead. If you would like to purchase this shirt, go on ahead and support your good sis Big Meech. And grab you one of these because this is the motto for the year. Your playing small does not serve the world. This is what I'm saying about popping your ish. This is what I'm saying about celebrating your gift. Ooh, popping your ish, celebrating your gift. I got bars. Listen, it's time. It's time. It's time for y'all to stop playing small. It's time for y'all to stop shortchanging yourself and underestimating who you are. It is time for you to show up in all of your amazingness, okay? In all of your amazingness. Listen, the student has become the teacher, or the teacher has become the student. That's what it is. The teacher has become the student. Let me tell y'all. And I'll tell you, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna keep going through this, but in relation to playing small, right? So I was asked in my cohort meeting, why am I not coaching at a higher level, right? Why am I not coaching at a higher level? And I was like, you know what? I can't even say anything. I can't even say, you know, because I don't want to, No, you're right. You know what I'm saying? No, you're right. Why am I not? I show up enough. I do enough. And this is what the conversation was. And I'm like, you know what? It's time for me to stop playing small. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm not playing small. Like I do have my sessions, my coaching sessions and things like that, but I'm not doing it at the capacity that I should and could. And so I was like, you know what? This is the area that I am playing small. Yes, I got a lot of things going on and stuff like that, but I'm doing it anyway. So I was like, you know what? I'm playing myself small. I need to stop shrinking and show up. And I say that to you as well. Stop shrinking. Stop waiting for an opportunity. Stop waiting for a time. Stop trying to be so humble and say, you know, I don't want to share. I don't want to let people know that I really think my product is dope. I really don't want to show up and say how dope I really am. I really don't want to do that because then, you know, that's too braggy. And I don't want to be braggy. And I don't want to come off conceited. And I don't want to come off full of myself. Listen, throw that away. It is time for you to pop your ish. It is time for you to show up and show out. It is time for you to show the world what you got. God gave you a gift. When do you want to share this gift? You want to share this gift when? When do you want to wear? When do you want to share it? You have this gift for years. You want to share it when it's all worn out, or you want to share it when things start falling off because it's old or it starts withering away? Is that when you want to start showing your gift? No, now is the time for you to start showing up and share your gift. Because what are you waiting on? What are you waiting on for you to shine your light on the world? What epiphany is going to happen when you like, yep, this is the perfect moment. Oh, let me release it. What is it? What is it, right? It's time for you to let that thing go. It's time for you to let it go and step on it, or step hard on the gas. Step hard on the gas and go. This is the time. Let's get it. Let's go, y'all. Let me see. The lemon lavender is the bomb. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hey, everybody. We got Latrice in the building. You all know her as Latrice of Heartbeat Candle ATL. I, on the other hand, call her cousin. But here in these YouTube streets, we call her the best moderator on what? earth. The best moderator on earth in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, cousin. Listen, I'm about to do a reel about popping your ish. Do it. Do it. Pop your ish. This is the time. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Why are we waiting for things to be perfect? Why are we waiting for the moon and the stars and the sun? Why are we waiting for all of that? We have no reason to be waiting. We have no reason to be sitting here saying how we're perfecting things. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Come on, sis. Y'all better thank a union member. I like to iron, not me. I put my clothes in the dryer. I feel you on that, Miss Lois. I don't want to iron nothing. Good morning, Miss Anita. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Miss Anita's in the building. I love that picture, Miss Anita. Well, I think Push Classic Collections is dope. Period. Period. I think so too. As soon as I feel better, I will be showing up and out and will and should and let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let me tell y'all, I don't know what Kay said that made me think of my hair. I don't know what made me think of this. Right. So this morning I went, I did my workout, whatever. And I went to get ready for coffee with Nikki, and I'm looking at myself, and I was looking like Penny from Good Times. I had the two little curls over here on the side. I was like, what am I doing? Put these curls up in this ponytail. Looking like Penny from Good Times. Listen, Miss Kim said, you are dope, period. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Right? Come on, y'all. Y'all better tell her. Y'all better tell her. Y'all better thank a union member. Y'all better thank a union member. Listen. All right, so we're going to talk about it. Remember, I was talking about me and my consistency and me working out and me not using going to bed to justify why I didn't do something. So I want to make sure that I reinforce that consistency has nothing to do with your feelings. Consistency has nothing to do with your feelings. Somebody put that in the chat. I don't care what you feel like doing. You're not posting because you don't feel like it. You're not sharing because you don't feel like it. You're not showing up because you don't feel like it. You're not selling because you don't feel like it. And if it's not if you're feeling, you're fearful about something. You don't know how people are going to receive you. You don't know what people are going to think about you. You don't know. We don't care about all of that. This is not the time to do that. This is the time for you to dig in and be consistent and share what you have. A lot of people are making up the excuses, and I'm hearing it everywhere. And I'm not saying anybody here is saying this as an excuse, but I'm tired of hearing about the tariffs being an excuse. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen with my business because the tariffs and the this and the that. Guess what? We spoke about this yesterday. Yesterday, we ended the show real spicy, right? We don't know what's going to happen, but we do know what's happening now. We can control what's going on right now in our lives, right? We can control what we do right now. No, you may not be able to control things and how things are going to work when everything starts to the ball starts rolling. Maybe we're not going to be able to control other people's actions and things like that. But what we can control is our own. What we can control is our own mind, our own thoughts, our own action, what we are going to do, our own approaches. We can control that because we have that option. You know what I'm saying? We have the option to control what we do and how we are going to approach any given situation. And so for you to make up an excuse for something that's not even here yet, that's kind of like fear, right? False evidence appearing real. Same thing. You don't know what this thing is going to do. You don't know how it's going to affect you and your business quite yet. Quite yet is what I want to say. Right? You're like, well, Nikki, we do know what it's going to do for businesses. It's going to do A, B, and C, and D, and F. All of these things. It's going to do all of those things. Is it doing it now? I know that you still can get your goods at an affordable rate. I know that right now, it's not like when we went through the panorama. When we went through the panorama, people couldn't find stuff. People couldn't find stuff to make because everybody was making. Big companies was taking everything. Everybody was trying to make sanitizer, so bottles were gone. So the people who made body oils and lotions and things like that, they couldn't find bottles because the bigger companies were getting them. And then they were not getting them back in stock because things were getting stuck in customs or things were getting stuck on boats, and we couldn't get the items when we needed them. So guess what we had to do? Figure it out. Stop making up excuses because you don't even know what's going to happen yet. Stop using an excuse to justify your laziness. Cut it out. Cut it out. There was a hard time. You had to find. We were scraping and surviving, shucking and jiving. What is it not shucking and jiving? Hanging in the charm. I'm thinking Good Times, right? I'm still on Good Times. I got to get out of there, right? So we were all over the place trying to find bottles. We were trying to find bottles. We were trying to find jars. We were trying to find wicks. We were trying to get our fragrance oils. We were trying to find everything during the pandemic. That should have been enough to teach you how to maneuver through tough times. Right? Because the people who were newbies trying to do things, they were getting things. Again, the bigger companies were getting the jars and mostly the bottles because they were using, the bigger companies started making sanitizer. So they were getting the bottles and the pumps and the sprayers and all of those things that we as product makers who made lotions and body oils, we couldn't get them because the other companies were getting them. We had to figure out a way. This is no different. You have to figure out a way, not an excuse. Excuses are easy to find. Excuses are easy to find. People can find a reason not to do something every single time, but let's find a reason to do something. Let that be our excuse. Let's find a reason to do something. Let's find a reason to find a better way, to find other options, to make sure that we have options. Should we not be able to purchase from here, we will be able to get it from here. If we can't get it from there, we will be able to get it from there. And should we not be able to make this particular product, we can still alter it and make it this instead of this. Stop making up excuses as to why you can't get something done. Somebody put no excuses in the chat, please. No excuses in the chat. No excusing. No excuses. Stop, because I be doing little curls. They were there. I didn't put them there. They just were there. I was like, oh my gosh, I look like Penny. Listen, consistency has nothing to do with your feelings. Leave your feelings out of it. Your feelings will get you in trouble every single time. Your feelings are going to sail you down the stream and you'll be sitting here lost and turned out. You'll be sitting here heartbroken because your feelings are going to lead you to nowhere. And I don't mean like your gut instincts and things like that. No, I mean when you decide that you don't feel, oh, I don't feel like doing the work today. I just can't think right now. I don't feel like posting right now. I don't know what to post right now. So I'm not going to post. I'm talking about those kind of feelings. Those kind of feelings are going to get you absolutely nowhere. So leave the excuse, leave the feelings, and make sure you are saying to yourself, there's no excuses. There's no excuses. If people could still get rich in any economy, things can happen. I just got to change my mindset. I just got to change the way that I'm looking at something. I may have to pivot and adapt, but I can, right? Whatever's going to come down the pike is not going to last forever. There's no season that we've ever had in any bad time in our history of living, and not just us, our ancestors, no period of time when people were living that we lived this same period all consistently. None. Nothing is ever going to stay forever. Nothing's going to stay forever. Do you agree? There's never been a time that something has gone on forever. You know why? Because forever we don't live in forever, right? We don't live in forever. Not now, anyway. So there's never been a time. There's things are going to happen. Bad things are going to happen, and then guess what? It's going to have its season, and then it's going to be replaced with good times, and it may be replaced with better times, and then it may be replaced with worse times. But guess what? All you have to do is be able to outrun that challenge, because it's going to be just like a season. Things are going to be changing. So when things change, you are going to have to change, or you are going to be left behind. Yes? Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Let me know if y'all with me in the chat. Let me see what y'all saying in here. Yes, yes, and yes. Come on, Yolanda. I believe fear has a lot of people stuck, period. And it's not just now. It's not just now. Fear stops everybody all the time. It's not just now. Everybody is fearful about a whole lot of things. It's not just this period in time, right? But we have to say, if we made it through other times, we can make it through this time. If we made it before, if we did it before, you could do it again. You can. Listen, we have to push through the fear, period. It's 2025. We are not holding back. Let's get it, period. Let's get it, because what are you holding on to? Why are you holding on to fear? Fear has never gotten you anything amazing. Nothing. It has stopped you from doing a lot of things. Fear has robbed you of a lot of things. You should be upset with fear. You should be upset with fear. It's robbed you of opportunities. It robbed you of engagement. It robbed you of connections. It robbed you of jobs. It robbed you from your, from making money opportunities. It robbed you from a lot of things. Fear has robbed you from a lot of things. Why are you still holding on to it? Fear is not your friend. Fear is not your friend. And y'all cozying up to it, all buddy with fear. Fear will betray you every single time. Every single time. It is not there to be your friend. It is not there to make you feel better. It is, no. It is not there to make you feel better. Fear is going to rob you of everything. It's going to rob you of your success. It's going to rob you of your progress. It's going to rob you of everything. Stop allowing fear to stop you from doing the things that you set out to do. Stop allowing fear to be that stumbling block for you not to take that next step. Come on, y'all. Stop making excuses. Stop making excuses. Yes, thank you so much. Scratching and surviving. Hanging in the trailer. Listen, present and call here for all of it. I want all of the smoke. I want all of the smoke. Okay? Stop allowing fear to stop you from doing the things that you want to do. Period. Period. Do it anyway. Be scared and still do it. You know what? I was scared to do this. Do it anyway. You know what? I didn't know if I should put this product out. I don't know how people are going to, receive it. I don't know if they're going to love it. I'm really scared. I'm really nervous. Put it out anyway. Put it out anyway. You don't know what somebody's going to do. You don't know what's going to happen until it does happen. Right? When you used to get bad grades in school, I don't know if y'all got bad grades in school, but I, periodically had bad grades in school. I used to be scared to bring my report card home. Like, I remember one time I got a 55. I got a 55 in, I think it was math. It had to be math because I was never good in math, right? So it had to be math. And I was like, my mom is going to get me. I'd rather have a 65 than a 55. I was so scared to give my mother my report card that I even messed with it so I could make my 55 look like a 6 because I was so fearful of getting in trouble. I didn't give her the report card or nothing. And so I didn't get in as much trouble as I thought I was going to get into. I got in trouble for changing the grade. I got in trouble for changing the grade, not in trouble for not giving, not getting the 55. I got in trouble because I changed it. And so I was so scared that I'm doing things so that I don't get in trouble. Listen, don't live like that. Don't live like that. Do what you got to do. You still got to, it's still going to show up. If you're fearful about something, guess what? It's still going to show up. It's still going to show up. So now you got to just feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Feelings are fleeting and serve no purpose. Listen, come on. Martini said that Spicy Nikki wasn't showing up. Did I enter the room? Did she enter the room, y'all? Let me know. Let me know. Habanero Nikki showed up extra spicy, okay? No excuses. After my live sale last week, Jules and Nikki, Chantel. She said, Jules and Nikki got me together. Was it hard to hear? A little, but it was necessary. And now we'll use that feedback to have a better sale. Listen, I don't always like what people have to say to me. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to think I'm great and I want to be the person that be harsh on myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what are you doing, girl? Like, that's crazy, right? You knew, like, if somebody tells me something and it's a point or a tip or something, some feedback that's, constructive feedback. And most of my people that I have around me always, no matter what, I respect and appreciate what they say to me because I know that it's not coming from a place of malice. I know that it doesn't have ill intent. I know that they're saying it out of love, right? And so I have to receive it as such. And so it isn't always easy to hear. But again, it is something that is going to make you better. It's going to make you better. I have a list of all the candle and soap supply companies for anyone who wants or needs it. There you go. Listen, we got to stick together. One thing about tough times is if you stick together, y'all can get it together. Oh, let me cut it out. I'm serious. If we stick together, we could get it together. We could get through it. Okay, we could get through it. Feelings and ego have no place in entrepreneurship. Period. Let me see if it's okay to feel a certain way, but don't let it stop you from completing goals and do what you got to do. Use problem-solving skills to get through the other side of the wall. Fear builds in front. Okay, come on, Big Meech. Come on, Big Meech. It was definitely said out of love, and I appreciate it because I will be better. Period. And not to mention, it was already good. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention, she did a good job. But listen, behind the scenes, now that's another story. Behind the scenes was a whole nother story. Behind the scenes was a whole nother story. Oh my gosh. But but it was good. It was good. And the same thing with my people. I ask all the time, what do you think I should do different? And people get me together and I love it. Again, it's out of love and I appreciate it. Nikki got bars. Tell the girls. Sell them. Sheila from VA, good morning. Long time no see. How are you doing? Jumped in about 5 minutes ago. Nikki, you are just telling it like it is. T-I-is. Come on. I'm over here hollering. Listen, I'm not playing. All right. If anyone needs help, there you go. Big Meat says she is volunteering to I was about to say mentor, moderate for y'all. Okay, and she'll moderate for y'all. So let me tell y'all something. What can you control? That's the question I'm asking y'all. What can you control? If tariffs is going to be a thing, if the algorithm is a thing, if people are not spending like they used to, things are just not the way that they used to be. What can you control about this thing? Let me know in the chat. What can you control? I missed y'all. We missed you too, girl. Been working more at my part-time job. Got you. Listen, the money still got the flow. What can you control? If we're going to use the tariffs, right? The tariffs is slowing us down because we don't know what's going to happen, right? If that's one of the things, if the economy is a thing, if the algorithm is a thing, if people not looking at you don't have your product in front of enough people, right? People not buying from you, not because of the economy, they just not buying, right? Let's say that. All of these things are real things, but what can you control about this? Right? I'm not saying that this is not real. I'm not saying that, oh, I'm not living in la la land. I do understand there are factors that could hinder sales. I do understand that there are things that could be in the way, but I don't think it's things that can stop us unless it's something to do health wise. You know what I'm saying? But what can we control? We're alive, we're healthy, we got dope products. What can we do to control our outcome right now? Thank you so much, Sheila from VA. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Come on, Sheila from VA. Come on, Sheila from VA. What can you control? Remember, these things they can affect you, right? But they can't stop you. They can affect you, but they can't stop you. How many people build businesses in their homes, in the garages, in the basements, how many people build businesses in tough times? How many? Yes, please, everybody, hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button if y'all not subscribed. Subscribe while you're here. And also turn on your notifications bell so you can be notified when we go live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. What can you control? What? Ms. Loy says you can only control yourself. You can only control yourself. You can control yourself. You can control the way you're going to operate. You can control where you're going to show up. You can control what your approach is going to be. You can control those things, right? But the thing about it is you've got to do the work. There's no escaping work. The problem with entrepreneurship is everybody wanted to be easy. Everybody want their feelings to be soothed and satiated. Ooh. Everybody wants that, right? That's not going to happen here in entrepreneurship. This thing here is so ghetto. It is so ghetto here. Sometimes I love it, and sometimes I absolutely hate it. Sometimes it gets on my nerve. I want to cuss it out. And sometimes I want to love on it. Right? But entrepreneurship is not something that's going to work around your feelings. Your feelings are null and void. When you decided that you wanted to be an entrepreneur, your feelings went out the window because there's nothing that's going to happen. You may have some feelings about, oh, this is a good time to launch this collection. Oh, I feel good about this collection because of all the work that I put into it and da-da-da-da-da. Those things are what I'm talking about. But you're never going to want to always do something. I don't always want to show up on Coffee with Nikki. I don't always want to make a product. I don't always want to do the things that got to get done. I don't always feel like doing those things. But guess what? No matter if I feel like it or not, it still has to get done. And even if I overlook it or I put it to the side or I keep on putting it off, guess what? It's going to come up in my face. And when it does come in my face, this is one of the things that Donna Maria was saying from Indie Business Network. She was like, you know why most businesses fail? It's not because a lack of money. It's because they have a lack of focus. They are not willing to do what it takes to be an entrepreneur. And if you do the wrong thing long enough, it's going to show up in what you're doing. A word. Not saying you do the wrong thing, oh, you effed up and everything is wrong. No, if you do it long enough, then it's going to show up in your business. So what can you do? Things can be fixed. You can start making adjustments. You can go back and start fixing things little by little. All is not lost, right? But you've got to decide that you are going to stop overlooking things, do the hard stuff, and fix what's broken. Okay? Sheila says, my first husband and I started business in 1979. Oh, in 1979, I was on 75, y'all. In the middle of a recession, we worked hard and didn't give up. The business was very successful, but we had to crawl before we walk. And that's the thing. We looking at other people and saying how much, oh, they made $1 million in a day. Oh, this girl made $1 million in an hour. And I can't make $20 in a day. You know what I'm saying? And you looking at that. But then you look at, why aren't you making the type of money that this person is making, right? Don't hate on it. See what the strategy is. See what they're doing. See what they're doing that you're not doing. See how they're showing up and how you're showing up. What's the difference in that? Are they speaking to their audience? Are they finding their audience? Are they going live? What are they doing that you're not doing? Because there's clearly, if they're getting those kind of results, it ain't just based off of celebrity or influence. I know influencers that can't sell a t-shirt. I know influencers that can't sell a lip gloss. I know influencers that can't sell a makeup brush soap. Okay, I know people who can't sell things, and I'm not saying me as an influencer. I'm saying me using other influencers to you're using influencers so that they can sell a product for you. And I know some people that can't move products. I know people that can move plenty of products, and I know people that can't. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing, right? But what are we doing? What are we doing? We have to make sure. We can't say, oh, well, they got millions of followers, that's how they can make that money. That may be something that helps. That may be a cute little boom, 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 but that's not the thing that's doing it. The thing that got them there is the consistency. What kind of consistency did they have? What kind of consistency do you lack? How are they showing up, and how are you showing up? Are you even showing up? Okay, that's a word. Are you even showing up? Or you just coming to the party talking about, oh, I got a new collection here, I'm dropping this on you. What you think about that? They don't think nothing about it. They don't think nothing about it. They're not thinking about it. They're not coming back to it. They don't care about it, because you know why? You didn't care about it. You didn't care about it. You ain't talk about it. You ain't promote it. You ain't say anything else about it. You didn't act like it's something that you love. You just threw it at them and said, oh, I got a new collection. You didn't say it's a labor of love. It's my passion. It's my this. You didn't give them anything to work with. You didn't build any value on that product, and you expect everybody to give you all the value, all the work, all the money, they're not giving you nothing. They're not going to give you anything. Why? Because you are not even showing the value of what you do. You're not showing the value of what you do. And you just showing up, dropping stuff off, dropping D off to people. Just dropping this off to you, girl. Just dropping it off, and nobody cares. You got to put the effort in. You've got to put the effort in. You can't look at somebody else and not know the kind of work that they did behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, with other people, whatever they needed to do. You can't put yourself in their shoes because you weren't willing to do the work. So of course you're not going to get those results. Of course things ain't going to happen for you the way it happened for them. Why? Because you're not doing what they're doing. You don't have that commitment. You are not dedicated to this brand, to your business, to this product. You are not doing the work, the legwork that you need to do. You're basically doing the bare minimum, expecting the most out of everything that you're doing, but you're giving nothing. You're giving nothing. You're giving your customers your butt to kiss. Nikki, that's not what I'm doing. I just don't feel like it. I just don't want to do this. But then you expect them to want to be happy with this BS that you put out, or this thing that you put out, or this beautiful collection that you put out, and then you want them to be excited about it. Why are they excited about it? You ghosted them. You told them, you basically, like I said, you gave them your butt to kiss. I don't feel like telling you nothing about my product. I don't got to tell you nothing. I'll tell you when I show up, that's when I'm going to show out. What? That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. We've got to be able to do the work. We have to be consistent. We have to make sure that we are showing up. Period. There is no way around it. There's nothing fancy I could say about it. You've got to show up. This is in your control. This is what you can do. I can control how I show up. I can control the way you see me. I can control the way you view my products. I can control how to use my products. I can control all of those things. I may not be able to control the sales so much, like I don't know if it's going to be consistent all the time, but I know that if I'm consistent, I am going to reap the benefits. At least know that. I can't say, oh yeah, well today going to be a $5,000 day. I could do all the work and sometimes it won't hit the way I want it to hit, right? But that's okay. I'm gonna show up the next day and I'm gonna do even more. I'm gonna do even more. I want to share a quote with y'all that I got from Jules. Jules posted a quote this morning. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do the whole show around that because people want things so quick. We live in a society right now where we think that our results are going to happen immediately, and if we don't see them immediately, then that means to retreat and quit. No, that's not what that means. It's not what it means, right? And so I wanted to talk about this quote, but let me just go on ahead and check in these comments real fast before we get to it. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Miss Tracy. How you doing this morning, girl? She said, good morning, everyone. How you doing? We got Tracy and Miss Tracy. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Number of followers does not listen. If you had a bunch of followers, imagine everybody bought one thing. That would be dope, right? But your followers don't care to buy your thing unless they are interested in it. I could give a makeup brush soap to somebody who does what kind of content? Let's say digital artwork, right? Because I do that too, right? So somebody who does digital artwork, if that's not their customer base, they could care less about that product, even though this person has lots of followers and lots of influence in that community. Just because I give them my brush soap to promote or to talk about or to give me some content doesn't mean that that's going to sell. It doesn't. Right? But this person got all the followers in the world, all the influence in the world. Everybody's engaging with this person. I could give my brush soap to this person. It's not going to do anything. But it doesn't mean that it's not going to sell. It just means that it doesn't work there. And it doesn't always work. So that like Rose was saying, the number of followers does not convert to dollars. Doesn't. Oh, I like putting value on your products. Okay, come on. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. So let me tell y'all this quote because I don't want to and Yolanda, I'm gonna send you a message after this because I'll bring your business up tomorrow so we can do the content strategy because I said I was gonna do that today, but I didn't say anything to you yesterday like I was supposed to. So I'm gonna do it after this. And I'll do it tomorrow and I'll bring you up tomorrow. The quote is, growth is a process. You don't just wake up one day and have everything you've always wanted. It's a process to receive everything you want in your life. You must learn to be determined and patient. In entrepreneurship, it requires patience. Everything is not going to work for you immediately. Everything may not work, period. You know what I'm saying? You may have to pivot and change the approach. You may have to change the product. You may have to change some things, but the only thing that's going to remain consistent is your decision to be consistent. That's the only thing that's going to change. There's nothing that you're going to get that's going to give you that instant gratification. Everything is a process. Everything is going to take time. So I want you to give yourself some grace. And I don't mean give yourself time and doing nothing. That's not what I mean. I mean, do the work and do the work behind the scenes. And when it's time, the seed to start to flourish. You know what I'm saying? When it's time for you to move, you'll be able to move. But you got to be doing the work. Just like when you plant a seed, and like this is almost time, right? You plant a seed, you're not going to see growth immediately. You're not going to see action immediately. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some work. And it's the same thing with you. No matter what you do, it is going to take some time. It is going to take some work. It's going to take some nurturing, some watering, some pruning. It's going to take some things in order for that seed to start to flourish and to start to develop and start to grow. Right? You could just plant some things can be planted and it'll just grow, right? You don't have to do much to it. No fuss, no muss. You just go ahead and it'll grow, right? Most things, you plant the seed, you have to do some work. The soil has to be good. Plant the seed. Water the seed. You've got to water the seed. That means you got to keep on teaching yourself. You have to keep on growing. You have to keep on learning and thriving and exploring. You have to experimenting. These are all things that are part of entrepreneurship. You don't escape that. You don't just skip that step. Because if you did skip that step, especially if you copied somebody else and you did exactly what that person did, guess what? You're going to have to come back and you're going to have to figure some things out because that may work for you for a time, but it ain't going to work for you forever. Okay? So you're going to have to water the seed. So that's developing, right? You're going to have to give it plenty of sunshine. You're going to have to be in the right environments. You're going to have to be around the right people. You're going to have to be in front of people. You're going to have to be around people that want to pour into you. You're going to have to be around people who don't want to see you lose. They want to see you win. They want to help you get where you got to go. You want to be around those type of people, right? So you want to give yourself plenty of sunshine. And then you want to give yourself the time to grow, the space to grow into what it is that you need to be, instead of growing into a container and only being able to stay in that particular container. You want to have the freedom to go wherever it is that you want to go. And you want to have the freedom to develop into whatever it is that you want to develop into. All of this is a process. No one escapes the process. No one. Right? And so I really wanted to touch on that quote that she put in there, because I'm like, you know what? I say that all the time, especially when spring is springing. When spring is sprung, I always want to come back and talk about the garden. I always want to talk about, planting the seeds, because it's very quiet when the seed is planted. It's very quiet. It's dark. It's quiet. I don't know what it feels like in the dirt. I don't know what it looks like in the dirt. But I know that if I plant the seed, I'm not going to come back the next day to see if anything sprouted. I'm not going to come back in a week and see if I have a full plant, if it's ready to go in the dirt outside. Because it's not. It's going to take time. It takes time for the thing to grow, and you have to have patience, and you have to make sure that you are saying that same thing with your business. Yes, you may not have hit the numbers that you wanted to hit right now. Yes, you may not have gotten the amount of sales that you wanted right now. Yes, you may not have the reach that you want right now, but give yourself, be patient, but still be consistent. Because things are happening even though you don't see them, even though you don't see this viral moment happening. You're building on something. You're building the community. You're building the relationships. You're still showing up every single day. You're informing people. They're understanding who you are. They're getting to know who you are. And then they're going to buy from you. And then they're going to stay with you. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've got to give yourself a little bit of patience, or you have to be patient with what you're doing, because things are not going to immediately happen. Things are going to take time, and you have to give yourself a little bit of grace and allow things to work for you. Allow it to work for you. It didn't happen immediately. Keep doing it. It didn't happen in a week. Keep doing it. It didn't, let's say even months, even a year. Things didn't happen the way that you wanted them to happen. Now it's time for me to look inside and see what I'm doing wrong, and see what I need to do different, and approach it differently, and approach it, more aggressively, and still go for it though, because it's still in the cards for me to get. It's still in the cards for me to get. And just because you don't see anything happening, don't mean that it's not happening. Again, think about yourself being the seed in the dirt. You don't immediately see it. My pepper plants now I told you I have about 6 leaves on my pepper plants, right? It's starting to grow. It took a minute to grow, but now they're here, right? It didn't, just because I didn't see growth within the first 2 weeks, and I started to question, are these seeds even viable? Are these even good seeds? Maybe I need to go get new seeds. Maybe I need to, because I didn't see no movement happening. I didn't see any movement happening. Boom. My leaves started popping up. Things started sprouting. I'm like, oh, I think I see something. I think I see something. Then it started sprouting up. Now it has leaves. It had the 2 leaves, the 4 leaves. Now it has 6 leaves. I see things now. I can see the movement. Just because it's in the dirt don't mean that it ain't growing. Okay? That is the word for this morning. Just because you don't see it happening don't mean that it's not happening. Keep on moving. Keep on making the thing happen. Keep on watering your business. Keep on giving your business the sun. Keep on giving your business the nutrients it needs. Keep on doing the things that you need to do in order for your business to survive. To survive, to thrive, to flourish, all of that. All right? Let me see what's in the chat, y'all. Acronym for reward. Oh, come on. She'll got the word today. Resilience. E is for endurance. W is for willpower. A is for ambition. R is for resourcefulness. And D is for discipline. Love it, Miss Sheila from VA. Love it, love it, love it. Love it. Excuse me. Christina says, in gardening, And gardening, what a beautiful thing when you see things grow and flourish, period. That is the best feeling in the world. When you finally see what you planted, that little tiny seed, when you start seeing something grow from that little tiny seed, oh my God, it's the best feeling in the world. Best feeling in the world. And you know what's even better? When that thing grows in and it starts to, the fruit start to come up. What? From that tiny little seed, look at my tomatoes. Oh, from that tiny little seed, look at my cucumbers. Oh, from this tiny little seed, look at all these things that I have done. Well, you know, nature has done in order for it to happen. But it feels amazing. It feels the same when we do it as humans. It feels the same when we do it as humans. Listen, Christina said, now I have to incorporate the same concept into my business. Yes. 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 And the same excitement we see when, like you said, same excitement when we see the little stem and the little leaves pop out. We need to get excited about our business. If we got 5 followers, I'm excited about that. We got 100 followers. Oh, that's even better. Keep on watering. Keep on giving it sun. Keep on giving it nutrients. And let it keep on growing until you're bearing fruit. Until you're bearing fruit. Excuse me. All right. All right, Big Meech. Have a great day. Have a great day. Miss Lloyd said, thanks, Sheila. I'm going to put that on the poster. I hear that. Good morning, mindful skin, mindful life. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me tell you something. Hey, Nikki, so true. Hey, let's get it. Let's go, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. I had to learn that consistent word means a lot. Listen, a lot of us want to skip over consistency because it don't feel good. Listen, it don't feel good, but it has to happen. It don't feel good. It has to happen. You having a baby, it don't feel good. It don't feel good. You got to go through some stuff in order to get that thing out of there. Nothing feels good about it. Nothing. But you know, if you do what you need to do, the reward is going to be the baby. You know that the baby is going to come out. You're going to have that relief. Things require work. Things require patience. Things require consistency. Things ain't going to always happen the way you think they are. But if you are consistent and you show up and you decide that you're going to show up for yourself, that's going to make all the difference. That's going to make all the difference. Yes, we have to be patient and trust the process. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Keep on keeping on. Yep. Keep on keeping on. Nikki, you are a gardener. You understand the concept of seed time harvest, period. Period. And every season is not a harvesting season. Every season is not a harvesting season. Some seasons are meant for you to rest. Some seasons are meant for you to just nurture. Every season is not a nurturing season. But all seasons require that some work is done. So with that being said, y'all, I hope today was really good for y'all. Let me know if you enjoyed this morning. If you enjoyed this morning, put a 1 in the chat or say you did or whatever you loved about today. Let me know. If you didn't like it and you think that we could do better, let me know. Listen, I am not above that. If you didn't like what we were talking about today and you want me to talk in a different direction, or you enjoyed it but you just feel like, hey, this is good, but can you talk about this? Or I would rather you do, not rather, because I'm gonna be like, what you mean you rather? But suggest going in whatever direction. And that's totally fine. But let me know how y'all feeling about that. Follow me on all social media. I am Bubble Babes. I always do weird things with my hands, y'all. I look crazy. Follow me on Bubble Babes University everywhere. That's BABEZ University everywhere. If you would like to follow I want y'all to follow the community, y'all. Follow the community is bubblebabesuniversity.com. Click the community to join. Is absolutely free. Absolutely free. It's absolutely free to join. Sign up if you're not a member and sign in if you are. What else do I want to share with y'all? Oh, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Turn on your notifications bell so that you can be notified when we go live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. And if you are not a member, you better find a union member. Become a member. Right next to my name, there should be a join button. Join right there. You have some information and things that I do after the show. Last week, I gave a recap of what we were speaking about, and also gave a guide and also a prompt that is going to help to generate the content that you need that's going to connect. And yes, that is it. That is all, you all. So I will talk to you. That looked like a little dinosaur for a minute. No, it ain't doing it no more. Anyway. There you go. Anyway, I will talk to you all later. Thank you so much for rocking with me this morning. I will see you all. And if you're watching the replay, make sure y'all put replay gang in the chat. And I will see y'all all tomorrow, God willing. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.